everyone, myself Sonam teacher. Today I am going to teach you for class 7th English from that textbook Honeycomb, lesson number 2, a gift of chappals. As in previous 2 episodes we have seen, we had talked about the story a gift of chappals. Actually the story is regarding the children who were generous for the beggar. Yes. As we know, every time our parents and relatives, whoever the elders in our surrounding, they tell us to be generous and kind for the everyone. Yes, in our surrounding, if we watch any child, small child or any animals or beggars are in need, that time you also think to help them, no? Yes, same way the children from the story, that those are the Mridu, Meena, Ravi, Lali and their family members. They are also the generous people. But when the beggar is coming again and again to the door, that time the ladies of the home get angry and they think that why we should give every day food to that beggar. Yes, he should ask for the another home for getting the food. If someone is irritating you or coming to your door again and again for the food, that time it may happens with you also. But as the story start from the house of Mridu's aunt, that is Rakumani, and that Rakumani is living with Meena, Lali and the Ravi. Yes, these are the cousins of Mridu. And when the Mridu reach at the home of her aunt, that is Rakumani, that time she just saw the small baby of a cat, that is a kitten. It was kept at the backyard in the torn football. Yes, and that was done by the Rakumani children, means the Mridu's cousins. They got that small cat outside of the gate and they wanted to save or they wanted to feed that small kitten. So for feeding with the milk, what they did? Yes, Ravi was taking the milk lying with the Pati. He told Pati that he is too hungry and he wanted to drink the milk, and he took some milk in the tumbler, and that time the Pati wants the tumbler, as soon as you have to finish the milk and give me for washing. So what the Ravi did? Yes, he said that why you are taking the why I should make you trouble, I will wash myself this tumbler. And what he did? He just said that I will finish the milk and I will wash my tumbler, and he ran at the backyard and poured that milk in the coconut half shell for the kitten. Yes, and actually the most funniest thing in this story, that they had given the very nice name to the kitten. Yes, as you are having the pet animals, you also giving name. Yes, correct. So same way they wanted to give a name to that small kitten. So what they gave the name? Yes, that is a Mahabalipuram. That is the name given by the children. See, they were given the name to that small kitten, and the Ravi was making a fun by cooking his own story regarding the cat and the relative families of the cat, and that time the all other cousins were enjoying. As the story grows, the children were very generous about the beggar. As the Rakumani told that nothing is left in the kitchen to give that beggar, and she loudly said to Ravi that please tell that beggar to go and find out the another house for getting the food, as there is nothing in the kitchen. So there was no need to tell that beggar, as the Rakumani was told the thing very loudly. The beggar also listened, but then too he was sitting under the neem tree. He spread his cloth and he was sitting there taking the rest in the shade of neem tree. So the children were looking at the beggar. That time the beggar pleased to them, please let me stay here for some time, as there is too hot outside and my feet are bare. I am not having the slippers, and if I will go again my feet will get blisters as I am having now. See, the beggar was having the blisters on his leg the children saw and they feel very bad. They were sympathetic for that beggar. So the Mridu asked to Meena and Ravi, as they are having some pair of chappals, old chappals that they can give to the beggar. That time they started to think and discover the chappals for the beggar. But as they just took a search in a house, they didn't got any chappals which will be fit to the beggar, because the Mridu and her cousins were also small children. So it is not possible that their chappals will be fitted to the beggar's foot. So they started to search another chappals from the house, that is Gopu Mama or any another person from the family. And as they were searching, that time the Mridu find out a pair of chappal, and that is a blackish color which having the dust on it. So they feel that these chappals will be fitted to the beggar's foot. Without thinking whose chappals are those, what they did? Yes, they gave the chappals to the beggar. They gave the chappals to the beggar, and that time Ravi said to beggar, you just wear the chappals so that your feet will not get blisters again while walking on the road which is melted tar. As soon as the beggar got that chappals, he feel happy and he gave blessed to the children, as they are very generous for him, and he said thank you. And during that, the Mridu's cousin said that you have to go away from the house fastly and don't come again back to the home. As he will come back, the elders will shout on him that he stole the chappals. Yes. So the Ravi said, go fast and don't come back. Then the beggar was thanked to the children and he left from the house. As soon as he left, the children were started to playing the marbles in the shade of the tree, and during that they listened some sound, and that was the sound of music master and Lali, who both were searching something in the veranda. Then the children look towards the veranda, and they got it that the music master and Lali was searching for the chappals, and to that chappals which was given by those children to the beggar. Means the chappals were nothing but the music masters. Yes, the music master called the Lali and said that, my dear child, have you seen my chappals which I have left here only? Then the Lali said that no, and she started to search out in the bushes and near the veranda, everywhere both were searched, but it was in vain. The chappals were not there, because already the chappals was given to the beggar, and those three children were kept quiet and they were just continue to play themselves, as they are not knowing anything. And when the music master was talking loudly about the chappals, that was expensive chappals I was got from the hill stations, and everything was listened by the Rakumani and Pati. When the Rakumani and Pati listened those things, they came out of the house and they asked what happened. And when the music master said that my chappals are missing, that time Rakumani said it might be someone steal, as every day many beggars and vendors are coming to the door. Then she looks that the children are playing under the neem tree. So she gave she asked to those children that, children, have you seen those chappals, or have you seen anyone came here? But the children keep quiet and they just nodded their head no. And that time the Rakumani get angry and she look towards the children, that Mridu, Meena and the Ravi, because those three children were continuously outside of the home and they were playing there. So it is not possible that they have not seen anyone while coming towards the veranda. When she was looking towards them very angrily, she make a V-shaped eyebrows, and that time the Mridu get afraid and she started to shriving. And that time the Rakumani got suspicious, and she feel that she is knowing something. And after that she was asking to the Mridu, actually what you have seen, please tell me. And during that the Mridu started to tell to Rakumani what happened, and she said, just open page number 27. She wouldn't be so upset if she knew about the poor beggar which sore on his feet. She tried to tell herself. Mridu tried to tell herself that if she will tell the reality to the Rakumani, she will not get angry with us, and she wanted to tell what happened actually. Taking a deep breath, she cried, Rakumani, there was a beggar here, poor thing, he had such boils on his feet. The small Mridu is telling to Rakumani that the beggar was having the boils on his feet, so we feel very sad about him. So, said Rakumani grimly. With angry word, the Rakumani said, so what? Turning to Ravi, you gave the music master's chappals to that old beggar who turns up here. Then the Ravi's mother, Rakumani, turned to Ravi, and with a loud voice, angrily, she asked Ravi, have you gave that chappals to that beggar that was of music masters? Children, these days, groaned Pati. Pati also loudly shouted on the children, Amma, didn't you tell me about the Karna who gave away everything he had, even his gold earrings? He was so kind and generous. See, many times your elders are telling you something that you have to do this, but when you do that action, very often or few times they get angry with that action or the whatever things you did. Same way here, every time the Mridu and their Mridu's aunt, that is Ravi's mother and the grandmother, always telling them that you should be generous and you should help others. They have told the story of Karna, who was the very generous person. He gave his golden earrings, which was his very expensive for him, means it was saving his life. Then too he gave his earrings to the next person as he asked for. So the Ravi said that you only told us to that you should be generous like a Karna. So why you are shouting on us? Silly, snapped Rakumani. Karna didn't give away other people's things. He only gave away his own. See, this is also the truth one. Yes, as the Ravi understood, he should be generous for the others, but he should think that he should be generous with his own things. Means if he wanted to give someone, then he have to give his own things, not the others' things. Yes, as the children were finding the chappals for the beggar, that time they didn't got the suitable chappal, so they gave the music master chappal, but that is also the mistake done by the children, as they should think first that whose chappals are those and they should ask and give. But as they feel that if they will ask whose chappals are these and shall we give to that beggar, then no one will agree with them. So without asking, they gave to the beggar that chappals and said that wear these chappals and don't come back again. Might be in your life also it happens that you wanted to help someone, but you are not having the actual things what you wanted to give that person. That time you have to ask your elders, you have to concern with elders and you have to help, instead of doing the such things as the small children did in the story. But my chappals wouldn't have fitted the beggar's feet. Ravi rushed brashly on, and Amma, if they did fit, would you really not have minded? Then the Ravi said to his mother that I was searching for the chappals which will fitted to that beggar, but my chappals were not fitted to him, so that I have gave the music master chappals. But he again asked one more question that Amma, if my chappals will be fitted to that beggar and if I would give, that time also he was not having any problem. Means he said that if instead of music master's chappals, I would given my chappals to that beggar, then you will be not angry. Then the Ravi's mother Rakumani said that, Ravi, said Rakumani, very angry now, go inside this minute. She shouted on the Ravi. Instead of listening what the Ravi is saying, she said him to go inside the house as soon as she told him. She hurried indoor and brought out Gopu Mama's hardly worn new chappals. These shouldn't fit you. These should fit you. Sir, please put these on. I am so sorry. My son has been very naughty. The music master's eyes lit up. He put them on, trying not to look too happy. Well, I suppose these will have to do. These days children have no respect for elders. What to do? See, as the suppose any guest came at your home and something is lost of that guest, that time you also feel embarrassed. Yes, you also feel insulted because that guest will automatically say that that things are lost from your house. So the Rakumani also feel very sad and she just says sorry to that music master and she brought the new chappals of the Gopu Mama, which was weared by Gopu Mama very less time. Means the new chappals was there. That new chappal she gave to the music master and said sorry and just pleased him to wear those chappals. That time the music master was angry and he said that nowadays the children are not having respect at all about the elders. As he was too angry, so he was thinking that how the children can give my chappals without my permission to the beggar. And that time Rakumani feel very embarrassed, and then too the music master not stop to talking only this thing that the children are not having respect to elders. Again he continued and said that a Hanuman incredent, only the Rama can save such a naughty fellow. The Rakumani's eyes flashed. She didn't seem to like Ravi being called a monkey. See, the music master called those children monkey. As not the directly, but he said that Hanuman. Means he said that those children are the monkeys. Even a holy monkey, she stood stiff and straight by the front door. It was clear she wanted him to leave quickly. See, if anyone is using bad words for you, that time your mother also will not listen it, yes, or she will feel very bad. Same way, the Rakumani, the Ravi's mother felt very bad when the music masters called Ravi monkey, and she wanted to leave that person quickly. If someone will come in your home and that person will insult your family and that person use bad words for you, automatically your mother wants that person should go out of the home. Same way the Rakumani is waiting as soon as the music master will go from the home. When he had clattered off in his new chappals, she said, Mridu, come in and have some tiffin. Honestly, how do you children think of such things? She again get angry with the children that how can you do such things without the elders' permission? You are giving the guest chappals to that beggar, and due to your this action I have to listen from that person, and that person also told you monkey. She felt very insulted, though she knows that children not did the wrong thing. They just wanted to help that beggar by giving the chappals, as the beggar was having the blisters on his feet. Means she feel that children are having generosity in them, that is a good thing, but the way they helped that beggar, that was the wrong way. See, if you wanted to help anyone, that time you have to think before doing the action. As I am helping someone, but the way of helping is good or it is really it is correct one or not, you should think first. So if you want to help someone, you have to just concern with your elders. Without the parents' permission, you should not do such things, as you are not a grown up or you are not a elder people. Then the Rakumani said that, thank God your Gopu Mama doesn't wear his chappals to work. She feel that, thank God, now today the Gopu Mama wear old chappals and he kept his new chappals at home, so I could give them to the music master. Otherwise the music master maybe get very angry if I gave him the old chappals. If see someone is lost your new chappals and they are giving you the old chappals, automatically you will also get angry. So the Rakumani said that, thank God the Gopu Mama not wear those chappals, and so I can give to music master. As she walked towards the kitchen with Mridu and Meena, she suddenly began to laugh. As soon as she started to walk to the kitchen, she started to laugh when she was accompanied with Mridu and Meena. But why she started to laugh? Yes, but he's always in such a hurry to throw off his shoes and socks and get into his chappals as soon as he came home. Means the Rakumani was thinking that what will happen when the Gopu Mama will come back to the home. As the Gopu Mama is having habit, as soon as he reach at home, he is just keep out his he just put off his shoes and socks, and he used to wear the chappals. So what's your mama going to say this evening when I tell him that I gave his chappals to the music master? She started to laugh by thinking that what will be the action of the Gopu Mama after listening that his new chappals are given to the music master by the Rakumani. Means the Rakumani is not going to tell the mama that the children had gave the chappals to that beggar, but instead of that she will tell that I have gave the chappals to the beggar, to the music master, as the children gave the chappals of music master to the beggar. So she was thinking it may be funny thing to see the expressions of the Gopu Mama or his reaction after knowing his new chappal is not there, and the story is very interesting, and it might be you understood the moral of the story is, if you should be generous for anyone, but while helping you should think the way of helping, is it correct or wrong. And the story is written by the writer Vasanta Surya. And the interesting story we had finished here. Now we are going to see the exercise of the same lesson, chapter 2, a gift of chappals. You have to see the questions from the textbook. When you are having textbook in front of you, while I am explaining the questions, it will be helpful to you. The first one question from the page number 22, textbook Honeycomb. First question, what is the secret that Meena shares with Mridu in the backyard? When the Mridu came to the Meena's home at Rakumani's house, that time the Meena shared one secret with the Mridu, as she is her cousin. What is that secret? Yes, the answer is Meena shares the secret of the kitten that they have found in front of their house and have kept in their backyard. Yes, the Meena told that we had got a small kitten in front of the house, and that kitten we kept in the torn football in the backyard. The second question, how does Ravi get milk for the kitten? See, if you are having the any pet animal, you have to feed them. So Ravi wanted to feed that small kitten, but they had not told any elder in the house that they are having a kitten in the backyard. So he have to take that milk without anyone's notice. So how he got the milk? Ravi bring milk from the kitchen, saying that he was feeling hungry. He even drinks most of it to prove Pati that he was indeed hungry. He then bring the tumbler in the backyard and empty it in the coconut shell. Means for getting the milk for the kitten, he had to lie with the Pati that he is too hungry and he wanted to drink the milk, and in front of Pati, to prove that he is hungry, he drank some milk from the tumbler and remaining he brought for the kitten. Question number 3. Who does he say the kitten's ancestors are? Do you believe him? See, he had made his own story. He cooked a story that about the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat, and he said that the name of the he just kept the name of the kitten like a king. Ravi said that the kitten's ancestors were the lion of the Pallavas king, the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat, which has the emblem of the Pallava dynasty. No, I don't believe his story. See, as we know that the story of the cat and his ancestors, that is different. Here the Ravi made his own story. He cooked his own story just for making fun with his cousins. So, it is not a reality that really this cat is from the Mahabalipuram's Rishi cat's family. Question number 4. Ravi has a lot to say about the MP Pune. This shows that, okay, Ravi is telling about the most things about MP Pune. So, he is knowing that. First one, Ravi has a lot of to say about MP Pune. This shows that this knowledge of history is sound. He has a rich imagination and he is an intelligent child. See, if you know something little about the history and you are just elaborating or explaining it in detail, that time the next person will feel that you are very knowledgeable person, intelligent person, or you are having the rich imagination power. What is the imagination power? Suppose I have just shown you a picture of a flower, and that flower you have previously seen and you know about the name of that flower, but instead of telling only the name of flower, you are telling about the uses of the flower or where it find out, or you just talk about that flower much more. Means you are having the imagination power that you can imagine what it should be, what will be happen with this flower again. So, here we can feel that Ravi is having the rich imagination power and he is an intelligent child, as he just make his own new story. Fifth one question, what was the noise that started Mridu and frightened the Mahendran? Who was the Mahendran? Yes, the small kitten name is Mahendran. Why the Mahendran get afraid? Due to it was the sound coming out of the Lali's violin that started Mridu and the frightened Mahendran. See, it was just startled the Mridu and the frightened Mahendran, the sound, very bad sound, the unawful, that is unpleasant sound by the Lali's violin, as she is not just playing that violin on the track. Comprehension check. Question 1. The music master is making lovely music. The music master's notes seemed to float up and settle perfectly into the visible tracks of the melody. Second question. Had the beggar come to Rakumani's house for the first time? Give reason for your answer. Okay, as in story we had listened, the Rakumani was telling that to the Ravi, you should tell that beggar to find out the another house to get the food, as he is coming continuously here. Means as soon as the Rakumani said that let the beggar find out the new home for getting the food. That time the beggar said that, I know that from this family the women or ladies from this house are very kind, as they are giving me food from last week. So, by this sentence we understood that the beggar is not coming the first time to the house, but he was coming from the or since the last week to the same house to getting the food. So, answer is no, the beggar has been coming to Rakumani's house for the last 1 week. The beggar himself confirmed that this saying that he survived for a week because of Rakumani's kindness. Yes, he said that due to those kind ladies of this house, I am alive or I got the food for last week. The third one question, a sharp V-shaped line had formed between her eyebrows. What does it suggest to you about the Rakumani's mood? Okay, if someone is making a V shape in their eyebrows and looking towards you with large eyes, that time the mood is yes, automatically you will identify it is a mood of angriness. Same way, the V-shaped line suggests that Rakumani was very angry and was about to lose her temper on the children. See, sometimes you make the mischievousness at the home, that time your mother also get too angry, and that much angriness that she is going to slap you in the next few minutes. Same way, the Rakumani was having the V-shaped eyebrows, and that line in his eyebrows, that time she was too angry. In this way, we had completed the story, A Gift of Chappals, and an interesting it was an interesting story, as we had learned that we should be generous about someone, but while giving or just helping that person, we should think the way of helping is correct or a wrong one. And before doing something, you have to take permission of elders, otherwise it may be happen like Ravi, Meena and Bridu. It may insult your family, or your family will be insulted by someone else, and they may call you monkey like a music master called to the Ravi. So, till then you have to read the story. I am going to send you those notes, you have to copy down in your CW. Just read story properly, underline the hard words and ask your questions in the doubt session. Thank you.